A nation rich in natural resources has always looked to its oil and gas reserves as a path to economic growth and prosperity. Driving this endeavor forward is the Cameroon Petroleum Depot Company, an integral part of the country's energy infrastructure. The role of supplying the market with petroleum products was disrupted a few months ago due to the general shortage observed throughout the country. The situation is due partly to the Wouri River system, which is the reception point for imported products, and partly to external shocks that have had a significant impact on its operations. Determined to do even more to guarantee households and industries a quality service, thereby reducing the risk of shortages and disruptions to supplies, the Cameroon Petroleum Depot Company (SCDP) continues to make a name for itself. Created on 1 July 1979, SCDP plays a central role in the reception, storage, and distribution of petroleum products throughout the country. Placed under the technical supervision of the Ministry of Water and Energy, this parastatal company works hard every day to ensure the efficient availability of petroleum products throughout the country and to promote the development of its economy.
We are a very strategic company. We are there to keep all the products of all the Cameroonians and what we call marketers, all those who are in charge to sell products. All the product that we have here is the product of those people and the products of state. Like what we are doing is we are trying to upgrade our capacity to receive the tanks who are coming. We are trying to upgrade our capacity to load the trucks and to be sure that the product is in all over the country, because we have in the 10 regions, we have about 13 depots in all those in the country. We have to be sure that all the Cameroonians have the product. It's not only that we just give the product like this, and we have to be sure that everybody is equally satisfied in terms of a supply of a product. And we have also a big project with the government to address the problem of the storage capacity, because I was telling about the structural problem of the Douala seaport. That means we have a very big project with Kribi seaport to build a very big storage there, or 350,000 meters square there, who will be helping not only to have a matter of security, that if Douala have problem, then we can go to Kribi and have the product.
It currently operates 13 depots in 7 regions of the country. Their storage capacity is approximately 242,000 cubic meters of liquid products and 3,970 metric tons of domestic gas.
Before, to upload a tank, we use 30 hours. Now we are doing it about 18 to 20 hours. And now today, in a month before, we used to have only 14 tanks. Now we can unload 27 tanks a month. That means we upgrade our capacity to receiving the product. At SCDP is ready to keep and to have a product.
To meet all these challenges, the Managing Director, Véronique Moapé-Ambio, closely monitors the day-to-day progress of activities from her office and during her many visits to the field.
If you have a fire, after 20 minutes, if the fire is not down, then you cannot do anything again.
at Bisenge, where the SCDP's main depot is located. It has, among other things, reception manifolds, large storage tanks, and pumping station. It is the main supply center for petroleum products for all the other depots in the country. Once received from the port area, they first pass through the laboratory, where they are checked for their nature, density, and quality, among other things. A color code is marked on both the tanks and the pipes so that operators know which valves to open to let a particular product through during operations. Yellow for diesel, green for kerosene, blue for super, and black for jet fuel. On a busy day as ever, many tanker trucks are waiting from the terminals to move on the loading station. On the rails, tank wagons maneuver to ensure rail supplies to the Yaoundé-Belabo and Gaoundéré iron depots. The complexity of the operations carried out at the Douala-Bessengue, the mother depot, Mbopi, Port de Pêche, and Fuel Daido depots requires rigorous and regular monitoring. It is a sunny afternoon at the Douala seaport. The tide is high. A boat carrying hydrocarbons known as tanker is anchored on the quay. It is connected to the Dolphin Maritime, DUGDOP. This loading and unloading facility for petroleum products, commissioned in 2021 by the Ministers of Water, Energy, and the Minister of Transport, augurs well for the future of the SCDP. Thanks to its multi-product pipeline, it takes fuel from the SCDP valve chamber at the port to its main depot at Besenge, 4 kilometers away.
What we are doing here is that just when the tankers is arriving, after all the administrative processes, this is when we will now connect our loading arm to the tank to uploading the product. Before we use only one pipe to take the product, but now we can use the two pipe in this tanker, or you can upload two tanks at a time because you have another terminal there, and we tried to maximize our production using all these tanks, and this is a very big benefit, not only to the availability of the product, but also for the finance, because what we call demurrage. The demurrage are very expensive because whenever the tank will stay there for 1 month, per day the government is paying 25,000.
of liquefied petroleum gas per rotation. The Bonaberry Gas Filling Center is a 24-way carousel, increasing the center's filling capacity from 90 metric tons to 160 metric tons per day while reducing losses and manual operations. The intelligent carousel weighs the bottle, adds the gas it needs, and stops when the gas is filled automatically. Each scale is for a 12-kilogram bottle. The scale checks that the deposit is respected.
We receive gas here from ships. We have a bet here where you can have ship of 140 meters length. When the ship comes, we have to pass through the pipe 800 meters length. Yeah. When the gas arrives here, then you can distribute it through filling bottles or through trucks or wagons. That's the process. Gas belongs to market.
To reduce vessel waiting times, top management plans to increase the diameter of the hoses connected to the tanker in the short term. The robustness of the thumbs will then enable pumping to increase from 100 cubic meters to 800 cubic meters per hour to supply the gas depot located 800 meters away. Major investment projects have been undertaken to increase storage capacity for products to meet growing market demand. Inaugurated in 2015, the SAM SCDP depot was built in the 1950s on a surface area of around 4 hectares and has grown to more than 15 hectares. The depot was renovated by the government in the wake of 14th February 1998 disaster. Its watchword are safety and modernization. It is supplied by road and rail. It is divided between the Olezwa and SAM sites. The structure's latest acquisition, the R20, sits enthroned on one side of the SAM depot. This huge 10,000 cubic meters tank was inaugurated on 29 December 2021. Its successful construction is a source of confidence for the SCDP, for whom it provides almost 26 days stock compared with 15 days before it came into service. The physico-chemical analysis of the product it contains is carried out in the state-of-the-art laboratory. Its presence has increased the depot's storage capacity by 33.99%. It has gone from 29,470 to 39,470 cubic meters. Some 144 lorries are loaded here every day for a total of 36,000 liters from the 3 islands, each with 2 lanes.
We have here, newly installed, we have the volumetric meter, which help us to be more precise, more fast in terms of the service that we are providing people, especially marketers. And this equipment help us to be more precise concerning the measurements.
With facilities similar to those at other depots across the country, the SAM site, like the Bonaberry site, has weigh bridges counter equipped with electronic calculators and other remote gauging devices capable of providing real-time information on the levels of products in the bins, their temperature, and their density for better stock management. Counters equipped with the latest generation electronic calculators and remote gauges in all warehouses to guarantee the reliability of product movement in and out and measurements. SCDP is equipped with the latest generation of laboratory equipment for the physical and chemical analysis of petroleum products in order to strengthen quality control.
In order to control the quality of the product, we work on the basis of their physical-chemical properties. And we have several equipments here in place that we use for this purpose. We have a flash point machine, center flash, where we use to measure the flash point of the product. It helps us to control to ensure if the quality of the product is good, and also help us to determine the level of the dangerosity of the product. And for this equipment, we use it only for gas oil. And then we have the other equipment, a distillator. We use it for all the other products, gasoline, diesel, domestic kerosene. To distill the product is a separation, an equipment used for separation. It functions on the basis of, it's a separation technique that will separate different liquids. So each liquid will separate at its distillation temperature. Then we also have the electronic density meter that we use in measuring the density and the temperature of the product at ambient temperature. And apart from this electronic equipment, we also have other manual equipments that we use.
SCDP also provides aviation fuel to airplanes. Here, there are trucks with many compartments, up to 5 compartments. Jet trucks have only 1 compartment. The Jet A1 fuel has a predefined meter with 2 bins, and each bin has a capacity of 500 meters square. Each lorry carrying A1 jet passes over a weigh bridge to check that the weight is normal. At the Cameroon Petroleum Depot Company, huge investments have been made to improve the company's performance in terms of safety, security, and respect for the environment. Safety, security, and respect for the environment have been enhanced by continuing to bring the sites and depots into line with all industry norms and standards, controlling industrial risk, upgrading claims management equipment, and reinforcing the security system all sites. Created in 2011, the Industrial Safety Training Center, built on a 4-hectare surface area, is SCDP's main security center, which aims to improve firefighting resources by bringing the firefighting network up to standard, building new reservoirs, to increase water storage capacity, and installing firefighting pumping units to increase firefighting autonomy at the depots. Here, the learners should only know how to read and write. So far, 1,200 people were trained in the center. After 5 years at the head of the company, SCDP's top management remains committed to seeing its roadmap through the end. This consists of guaranteeing the stability of the entire petroleum product distribution network in Cameroon. In the short term, SCDP will continue to implement the main thrust of its investment program. These include increasing storage and receiving capacity metrology, securing facilities, and protecting the environment. As we conclude our journey through the Cameroon Petroleum Depot Company, we witness firsthand the crucial role it plays in fueling Cameroon's progress, anchoring economic growth, ensuring energy security, and embracing sustainability. It stands as a beacon of hope for the nation's future. The Cameroon Petroleum Depot Company, a testament to the power of innovation, reliability, and a nation's commitment to progress. For Cameroon, the journey towards economic prosperity continues, with the company at the forefront, propelling them into a brighter, sustainable future.